you persecute somebody else, somewhere in your lifespan you go see it. Moreover, during these times is more sooner than later. Especially those individuals who are blessed and highly favored. We have to understand. Other words, what I'm telling you, you can't lay down with the enemy and then come and give a word for somebody else. You need to get your house in order first, because the enemy is a liar. He isn't worthy. He's a deceiver. He's a cheapskate and everything else. You have to understand what you're dealing with. You are dealing with laws of the Almighty, men and women of God. I'm telling you, it goes back to the spirit realm. That's why these programs are so difficult for people to beat them, because it is physical, overripped by spiritual. You can't even begin to deal with these programs in the physical, because it has so many counterparts in the spiritual realm. It goes into the spiritual realm. I'm talking to people, been in the ministry for years, vice president of an association that dealt with about 13 churches. It is designed to break your spirit. It is designed to make you doubt that God exists. That's why they have so many people who commit suicide. It is designed to make you commit suicide. It is designed to leave you hopeless. It is designed to make you feel God, that there's no way that God can exist and I am going through this type of persecution. There is no way. That's what it is designed to
There are many which say it's okay. What harm can it do to partake what the enemy is providing? Money or anything of value. Usually, this type of intel comes from Satan himself.
that comes from the enemy. An agent will tell you like this, ain't nothing wrong with it. All I want to do is just, why don't you say this? Why don't you say that? Why don't you make your video about this? Why don't you do this? It's the same old game that they tell individuals who we consider perpetrators. They're telling them, we need you to go to the corner store and just go stand up at the register. It's harmless. And when you come out, we're going to give you X amount of money. And that sounds harmless and innocent enough, but little do you know, they have you persecuting one single individual, somebody who's been going through persecution 24 hours a day, over and over and over and over and over. Therefore, what you think is harmless and what you think is innocent, it's not that. It's not harmless and it's not innocent. It is designed to break somebody's spirit. So when individuals are first open up to the light, and when individuals are first open up to the power of God, and when individuals are awoken and they are able to see the amount of evil that do exist, many individuals, it causes them to doubt their faith. It causes them to look at everything on a whole different level. A whole different level. So that's why we have to know God. And that's why we got to stay prayed up too. Therefore, that's why we got to help other individuals who might be falling by the wayside.
You cannot get instruction from the devil and expect it to be a purified word from the Lord. According to Apostle Paul in Ephesians 5:11, have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness.
I want you to read that one more time.
According to Apostle Paul in Ephesians 5:11, have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness.
So when you partake with the enemy, And I'm not saying that all, when I say the enemy, I'm saying agents of Satan are those individuals who may not know who Satan is. When you partake with them, you'll begin fellowship with them. Basically, you become a portion of them. And when y'all design something together, you have to take the biblical rules of the Bible that say when two people touch and come in agreement, you and this person, y'all touch and come in spiritual agreement. And y'all go through like-minded situations. So y'all create a rules. They tell you, I need you to put this in your video. I need you to say this. When you go to work, I need you to say that. Even though they know your status as an individual who's a chosen one, even though they know your status as an individual who is being persecuted, yet and still they know that you have power and you have been chosen, and they also know that you are blessed and highly favored. Do you realize the enemy takes delight in betraying the children of God? Do you realize in the Bible, the Israelites, every time you look around, the Israelites were being betrayed by people who led them to foreign gods, all these other people, the Canaanites and such. The enemy wants to attack those individuals who are God's chosen and those individuals who know who God is. Why you think he's accusing you of stuff you don't know nothing about? Why you think he just picked you out of thin air? There is no mistake that you're in the situation that you're in. It is because it is by design. It is by design. And he's always had his eye on you because he understands that you are great. He understands that you are powerful. He understands that God has his hands all over you.